What's going on? Peace, light, and love. Happy Leo season. Leo's in the house. The sun is at home. And when the sun is at home, you start to feel the energy a lot more profoundly. And so with this whole lunar reset, right? This last Capricorn moon, because you know we had 2 moons in Capricorn that's going around, right? And that second Capricorn moon, what it did is it reset the lunar order, right? So now we are back on track and we're moving forward. And this energy is really helping us to propel and step into our power. And then what set Leo season off was a 1 day. One energy is really all about leadership, right? It's really about unity. It's about power. It's about individuality, right? So what better way to step into your power, right? To step into that leadership, that individuality energy, than to set it off in Leo season, right? Because Leo energy is leader energy, it's regal energy, right? But when it's vibrating a little low, it can be prideful, it can be dramatic, right? Because that ego starts to get out of control, right? And so this is an auspicious time right now for us to really find our way and raising our frequencies up so that we can really truly tap into the magic of Leo energy, right? When Leo energy is tapped into the right way, it gets downright magical, baby. And I'm talking about, this is that creative energy, right? Leo energy encourages you to have fun, to get out and play. You know what I'm saying? Making your whole creative process a downstream effort, right? Leo energy reminds you, baby, it is okay to show up and shine your light. You're doing a disservice out here in these streets if you're not doing that. So I'm going to give off a collective message, and then we'll go through all of the zodiac signs just to see what message Spirit has today, because this energy has definitely had me quickening into making sure that we get a little bit of this energetic forecast. We see so many things that's going on out here in this world. The shifts in the leadership. Let's not act surprised. Right? We knew that this was going to happen. But in order for us to get to where we need to be, we may have to go through a change or two before that happens. And so right now we have Pluto that's in Aquarius, right? It's going to tap its way back into Capricorn for a little bit, right? But then in the end of November, I think somewhere around the 22nd or something like that, it's going to shift back into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And this is when we're going to start getting down and boogieing. And we'll start to see, I'm optimistic of a lot more positive changes and a lot more compassionate policies as we go moving forward. So I am definitely encouraged by the way that things are happening. We got to go through a change. Sometimes you got to experience a change or two, a little bit of pain before we get to where we want to be at. So let's stay optimistic in that. We also have Mercury that's in Leo as well, right? And so that conversation, it can be a little dramatic. It can also really be expressive and everything, because Mercury being in Leo, it just makes it pop like that, right? But then on the 25th, it's going to shift over into Virgo, right? And this is an energy that's really going to have us moving more into a space of being a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more analytical, right? Mercury in Virgo reminds us to be a lot more impeccable with our words, with our thoughts, right? Because if we're not in the right vibration, right, you'll get into this space of overanalyzing, maybe being overly critical. So in navigating this energy, you really want to be grounded. Then the very next day on the 26th, right, Chiron is going to go retrograde into Aries. If you don't know what Chiron is, it's an asteroid, and it deals with that wounded healer that's within us, right? So this is all about our personal struggles, you know what I'm saying, our ego and everything. And this Chiron in Aries retrograde is a check-in on where we at with that, for us to check our ego in at the door, right? Making sure that we're not in this space where we're taking everything personally and everything. This is a powerful time for us to begin taking responsibility and being the bigger person, because at the end of the day, when you know better, you definitely got to do better. So we're going to start off and set it off with this with the collective energetic message, and then we'll go into the individual signs with the oracle cards. I set it off first with the tarot cards. I'm working with the Light Seers Tarot deck, and the card that came through, the first one was the Nine of Swords, right? And so this Nine of Swords, it comes through with this energy of despair and hopelessness and anxiety, right? And this is what we kind of experience when we kind of dwell on things that, you know, have happened to us in the past. And it's not to say that it's not very true that it's caused us a tremendous amount of distress and everything, but for us to live in it is definitely not serving us. And so that Three of Swords, it came through, right? But it's here in reverse. And when this shows up in reverse, this is all about us moving into a space of acceptance, right? Where we can like have a more optimistic approach and move into that energy of forgiveness so that we can move forward healed, you know, instead of staying in this space where we're dwelling on things. Because the Two of Wands came through, right? Reminding us about the many options that we have that's out here, right? This is a card that just really reminds us that we got some choices to make out here in these streets, right? You gonna want to stay stuck, or do you want to go ahead and move forward, right? Because life is absolutely a mystery, right? We never know about any things that may change suddenly within our life. And so Spirit is reminding us to keep our chins up, our heads up, so that we can hold the vibration to begin attracting the shift that we're looking to see to happen within our life. And then at the end, we got this Seven of Pentacles card, right? But the Seven of Pentacles card is all about putting that work in and everything. But it came in reverse, right? And so that energy is just showing that it's lagging a little bit. And so when this comes through that way, this is more about lack of planning, right? Like mismanagement and impatience. Sometimes we jump the gun and we trying to hurry up and get things done and over with and everything. Whether or not we tapped into a little bit of lazy energy, we just impatient, however that goes. It's about how it's not turning out because we're really not putting the love and the care into the energy as we should, so that we can yield the results that we're looking for. Spirit is really encouraging us to really begin becoming a little bit more introspective, doing the work so that we can move forward healed, so that we can command those things that we wish to have within our life. So we're going to go ahead and set it off. I'm going to start off, of course, it's Leo season. Well, I'm wrong for not starting off with Leo energy. We're going to see who's coming through first and foremost. And starting off with the Archangel that's coming through. The Archangel Haniel is coming through for the Leos. And the Archangel Haniel comes through with the message of passion. His message is trust and follow your renewed passion in your love, in your life, and in your career. So Leos, you really got to trust and follow your renewed passion. What are those things that you need to be doing out here in these streets, right? And making sure that happens. Let's talk about it. The koala's coming through with encouragement, letting you know, Leo, the Spirit got a plan for you at the end of the day. Let's not take that lightly, right? See, when this comes in, this is really about us really shifting the way that we've been going about thinking about things, right? It saps our power if we start thinking about all of the ways that it can't happen. We empower ourselves by thinking and focusing on all of the possibilities that we would like to see happen, right? And so when this koala spirit comes through, reminding us, see that dream catcher right there at the third eye or at the first eye right there and everything, all about making sure that we are weaving the dreams, right? And this is about us really starting to see the dreams as being successful, right? Because Spirit has a plan for us at the end of the day. So let's tap into, you know, our of course, now Leo energy showing up big and strong. You wrong if you don't know this, Leo. Leadership card is coming through for your purpose, right? Because this is about you taking charge of the situation. This is true to Leo form, right? And so this is a card that's really coming in strong, encouraging you in a big and impactful and powerful way to ensure that you step into your power, your leadership energy. This is what you came to do, you know, especially when that sun's there. And then in your relationships, separation came through. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, right? And so when I deal with relationships, it doesn't necessarily have to be your romantic relationship, although it can be. It can also be business partnerships, you know what I'm saying? Any platonic relationships, whatever relationship is renting space at your mind at the time. This may be a time apart from that person. It may be something that's going to work out for your highest and greatest good. However, I read cards in reverse, right? Because that gives me an indication on where that energy is, right? And so this did come in reverse. So this also may be speaking to the need to not make yourself so separated and bring yourself together and really start having some conversations so that you can begin the healing process, you see. So Leo, making sure that you stepping into your power, because you know that Archangel Haniel has your back, reminding you that you got to trust, because Spirit absolutely has a plan. That koala came through in a powerful way, reminding you about your leadership potential. So definitely be sure you're doing that. Let's move forward. Virgo, what's happening, Virgo? The Archangel Raguel came through, bringing that clairsentience energy through. The message that he has is that you have to notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings, because they signify as divine guidance. What do you need to be paying attention to out here in these streets, Virgo? Because Spirit is really encouraging you to stop, look, and listen, and be a little bit more watchful on how things is going out here in these cosmic streets. So let's see what else is coming through. The Owl Spirit, reminding you that you see clearly now. See, oh, I can't make this up. You know what I said? I can't make this up. So when this owl comes through, this is about you shifting your consciousness, right? And how you've been going about doing things, how you've been going about thinking and everything. Because now that you got clarity and everything, now you can really begin to operate and move forward in awareness, right? Okay, let's talk about your relationship sector. How's that going? Children. And it came in the reverse, right? But it says that your life is being affected by children. Well, however that goes, right? Maybe the kids is going to go away, or maybe some kids is going to come in and stay with you and everything. But when this card is upside down and everything, this is showing there may be a little bit of a struggle with that energy. However that needs to be navigated, it may be in the best interest for us to be able to, you know, tap in and take care of how we're going to navigate that. Even when we're talking about like connecting to them, because Spirit just, you know what I'm saying, the inner child that's within us, right? And so your love life is being affected by children. So being that this is Leo season and everything, it may be a good idea for you to start tapping into that childlike playfulness, right? That curiosity, and moving into a space where you're enjoying yourself, you're having fun. That's the magic of Leo energy, right? And with that card being upside down, maybe you may not be doing that so much. Maybe you might be taking life seriously, because life be lifing. But we want you to know, man, that life definitely does life. That's not going to stop going away. So we might as well go ahead and enjoy our lives and live, right? Without a doubt. So last but not least, let's talk about that purpose, career change. Oh, so Virgo, they're talking about Spirit wants you to know that you are embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance that you desire and that you deserve. Hardworking Virgo definitely deserve that, right? We already know that Virgo about the business of them details, no doubt about it. And a career change that's going to suit you for your highest and greatest good is definitely going to help in lifting the frequency as you move forward during these particular times. So let's move ahead on Virgo. I hope that helped you out. We're going to move ahead on to the Libra. Libra, let's see. Let's go. Let's see what angel is coming through. The Archangel Ariel is coming through, encouraging you to have courage. Her message is be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Are you doing that thing that Libras do, where you compromising and going along to get along? Well, the Archangel Ariel is coming through, reminding you that you got to go ahead and speak truth to power. Be courageous. Stand up for your beliefs. And the rabbit spirit is coming through, letting you know that this is a lucky time right now, right? And when this rabbit comes through, this is really all about making sure that we recognize the real that's going on in our life, right? When we start tapping into our magic with the higher expectation, like expecting success, expecting things to go well and everything, recognizing that now is a lucky time. This rabbit is coming through, giving you that confirmation so that you can use your wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And stay in a space of integrity as you move forward and making your process of being about the business of keeping your mind on the focused on the win. There, that's where I was trying to say. All right, so let's see, Libra, where we at. Let's talk about these relationships, huh? All right, reconciliation. Now, someone from your past is returning to you. Now, this came up upright, right? So this is all types of, like I said, the relationships, however it go, what's renting space in your mind at this point in time, because this is an opportunity for you to be able to reconcile, air out that old laundry and everything, and really get in this space where you can hit the reset button and decide where you're moving from that point forward. So this is all about somebody from your past that's going to come on through and reconcile that, and hopefully it will bring you some peace, Libra. Let's talk about that purpose. What we doing? Practice, 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 Libra. Practice makes perfect. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So I hope that that was helpful for you, Libra. Let's go ahead and move on to the score, to the PO. Let's see what's going on. What angel was coming through for you, Scorpio? Boom, the Archangel Sandalphon coming through, bringing you a message of gentleness. This might be helpful. Let's listen in. The Archangel Sandalphon is coming through, letting you know that you got to be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and the environment. Don't be going in these hostile environments, stealing your peace and your joy, Scorpio. The Archangel Sandalphon is coming through, letting you know that you don't need that aggravation in your life. It's time to go ahead and clear it up. Be in this energy of downstream swimming, right? Where you are going places that's easy for you, right? Life ain't got to be a struggle. We just starting a new cycle right here, and we want to make sure that we're moving our energy with ease. Let's see what spirit animals coming through. The badger spirit is coming through, encouraging us to be fearless and bold. Now, he came through upside down, which means there may be a little bit of struggle with that. I don't know about Scorpio energy, not being fearless and bold. How does that happen? Anyway, the badger came through a little reverse, right? I guess you could do a little better, possibly, potentially, huh? And then with this card coming in here, this badger is really letting you know this has to be the way you go about doing business, right? That's the foundation, you know, being fearless and bold, stepping into your power. It's not going to be hard for you to do. You kind of wired to do stuff like that, Scorpio. So it's gonna be a piece of cake. Don't you worry about that. You know, we all fall off the square at some point in time in our life, and it's cool. We go get back in here and do the daggone thing in a big and a powerful way. Let's talk about this relationships. Healing family issues is what came through. Says your love life benefits when you forgive your partners, but this came here in reverse. And so, you know, true to form, Scorpio, maybe you holding on to some unforgiveness, some resentments and all of that. And so you're being encouraged to really move past all of that and heal these issues so that you can forgive anything that's happened to you in the past, right? When you start really doing that shadow work, right? When you start really diving deep, right? Asking yourself those questions that may be a little uncomfortable, right? And keeping it $150 with yourself, right? You ain't got to share that with nobody else, you know. You can definitely keep that to yourself, be reflective, get you a journal or something. You can get this book right here. It's called Shadow Navigation for the Spiritual Gangster. That's on Amazon. You can go and grab that up. However, you can also get yourself a journal and really begin asking yourself some questions about surrounding, you know, what is really the roots of your issues and everything, right? I really want to encourage you. Start tapping into the things that's most important to you, and then start thinking about any of those states of being that you just absolutely don't want to be in. Excuse me. And that's going to really help you in navigating your spiritual energy. Woo! Had a throat chakra clog. So anyway, go ahead and do that work, and that's going to help you along your journey. Now, the energy healing card has come through, and it says your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Your energy has the capacity to heal, Scorpio. Know this. Make it your truth. Know it's your truth, right? Because your energy is so deep, so intense, right? You have the ability to shift the frequency wherever it is that you go. And so this card, Spirit, is coming through in a big and in powerful way to remind you about your natural ability within that healing pantheon. So I hope that helped you out and along your journey. I'm going to move on forward to the Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what angel was coming through? The Archangel Gabriel is coming through. The Archangel Gabriel comes through with a message of leadership. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and your position and lovingly guide others. Sagittarius, this is what you came to do, right? You the teacher of the crew, huh? Right? And so the Archangel Gabriel is coming through to confirm that this is definitely what you came here to do, right? So class is definitely in session. You know, when it come down to these Sagittarian energies and everything, the Archangel Gabriel's coming through reminding you that you got to do that. And the Fox Spirit comes through encouraging you to think on your feet, right? Because when you do that, right, this is going to really allow you to be able to move more intuitively is what I'm hearing, right? This is really more about paying attention to the things that's not being said as well as the things that are being said, right? This is about really honoring that inner wisdom and that intuition, bringing them all together, right? And really holding true to that energy of the sage, which the Sagittarius is, without a doubt. So let's talk about these relationships, right? The relationship energy, romance, romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. And so with this going in upside down, you may be struggling with that, right? You know, Sagittarius energy, you know, a lot of times, you know, that energy, it shows up as really wanting to be free and have options and just be able to do their own thing and everything, right? But when this comes in about your feelings that are real and worth exploring, it may do you a service to just fall back just a second, check in, see what's going on and everything, because you might mess around and find yourself some happiness out here in these streets. So let's talk about that purpose, what we come here to do. Music, Sag. Now, your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Now, that doesn't mean you go and grab yourself a musical instrument, especially if that ain't what you do, you know, and grab about that, right? But music is a powerful tool. It will help in shifting the vibration. Many of you already know this, right? And so definitely tapping in and tuning in, getting you a playlist together that's going to help in healing you. However, it's going to, you know, affect you. Whatever effect you find that music, that's going to put you in alignment for that Sagittarius, and it's going to definitely go down. Healing for yourself, healing for your circle, healing for those that are around you. So I hope that was helpful for you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead, move on forward to the Capricorn. Capricorn comes through. The Archangel Gabriel is coming through for you as well with the message of nurture. The Archangel Gabriel says that as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. And both activities are important to you right now. And so with this energy is really encouraging you to go and get yourself around some kids so that you can tap into that energy, right? This Leo energy is prime time for doing that, right? Tapping into that childlike creativity, that childlike energy that's playful, right? So that you can really raise the frequency on any of the things that you're doing, making sure that the the way that you've been moving is not so serious-minded. You understand what I'm saying? Time to take more of a playful approach, Capricorn. Let's see what spirit animal coming through. The squirrel is coming through, reminding you to believe in yourself, huh? Right? So this is all about really changing the narrative that's going on in your mind, right? So that you can truly step into your power and express your highest vibration. This is what this squirrel is coming in here, reminding you that you got to believe in yourself, but you got to change the story that's going on in your mind. Let's talk these relationships. It says this could be the one. Okay, Cap. You got that now, okay? So whoever is renting space in your head, be it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever relationship that is, this could be a one. Now, you've already met the romantic part. See, I can't even get around that. See, and I use these for relationships periodly, but this just specifically said romantic partner. So what am I going to do with that? You know, I mean, it's not my call, you know? But you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I guess you know who that may be, Cap. So I guess you better go on and hop to it. All right, let's talk about that purpose. Let's get it. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. You know your kitchen is your medicine cabinet for real at the end of the day, right? See, this is where you prevent a whole lot of misfortune from going down. So you ain't got to be showing up at these hospitals and they do whatever it is that they do, all of that witchery that they talking about, when the real magic happens in that kitchen, right? And so this nutrition card is coming through for you, Cap, reminding you to let that kitchen work its magic, because healing work is in them culinary skills, without a doubt. Let's move forward, talking to the Aquarius, the Aquas coming through. Clear audience. Clear audience is coming through in effect for the Aquarius. When that clear audience is activated, that's when you know all of them clears is about to come online, right? Okay, this is where it goes down at. Make no mistake about it, Aquarius, right? And so the Archangel Zadkiel is coming through. Oh, yeah, he's responsible for that violet flame, in case you didn't know about that. Look that up, right? That's something to connect to right there, right? Anyway, the Archangel Zadkiel, his message is to notice the loving guidance that you hear inside your mind or from other people. This is about making sure you're keeping your eyes and your ears on the prize and receiving that loving guidance, right? That encouraging voice, right? Tapping into the higher self, right? The higher realms, those from the fifth dimension and above, the ones that's a light and love, the white light and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, you keeping that vibration up high like that, you're going to definitely get some encouraging messages. Let's see what spirit animal comes through. Oh, dolphin spirit coming through with that playful energy, right? Reminding you, Aquarius, about the ability to have fun, being playful. The dolphin comes in with the message of letting you know that this and that are true. We ain't got to be in this space where we debating with folks and everything. Everybody got their truth. They get to see it the way that they want to and everything. And so the dolphin comes through to remind us about really having that balance in our relationships, those divine exchanges where we're making sure that we're listening just as much as we're sharing. So, yeah. That's a powerful thing. Let's talk about that love life. Let's see what we got. Soulmate energy coming through. Soulmate. This could be the one. Oh, yes. This is your soulmate is what spirit is saying. Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. So whoever that is, this renting space in your head, let's know. Yeah. It's a green light. A green light indeed. All right, let's talk about it. The Oracle cards. Get you some of these here Oracle cards. I'm telling you, they life-changing. They gonna light that intuition up. That clear audience kicks in and all of that other stuff, right? Get you some Oracle cards. This is what helps to turn on those spidey senses, and it's going to help you in a powerful way. The message here is that you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and for others. This is definitely a ticket, definitely a tool that will definitely awaken that intuitive ability, awaken that clear audience that the Archangel Zadkiel was talking about, and really show, so that you can really show up and show out in a powerful and impactful way. Okay, Aquarius, you got that? Okay, let's go. Pisces, let's talk about it. What we doing? Ooh, life review came through. The Archangel Jermiel came through. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. Pisces, got to do that work. No getting around it. Now, listen. It came through in reverse, which means that we might be struggling with that, Pisces. And I'm here to tell you, it is important. It is essential for your life experience, for the quality of your life experience. That's where we going. The quality of your life experience. If you really want to live that life that makes you smile, you really want to wake up in the morning feeling encouraged to get your day cracking and everything, then you are being encouraged by the Archangel Jermiel to take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal any of these imbalances that are in here. And this is going to really help to raise your frequency and help you to shift so that you can really start commanding those things that you want to bring into your life. It's a whole vibe. I'm here to tell you. Trust what I'm telling you. All right. Then the cow spirit comes through, confirming, okay, that miracles are endless, right? Miracles are absolutely endless. But when we take an inventory, baby, when we take an inventory and we doing the work, we healing it out here in these streets, absolutely. Miracles is absolutely endless, right? And it's going to take us into this space of harmony because we done made the shift. We stepping into our power and we keeping our eye on the prize. That's the vision of joy in our life. And that cow spirit is coming through, reminding you that the possibilities, the miracles, absolutely endless, babe. Absolutely endless. Let's talk about where we got this. Okay, here we go. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And of course, again, this was in reverse, which is showing you probably still are struggling a little bit with that particular energy because Archangel Jermiel came through with the same energy, the same vibe, right? Letting us know you kind of struggling with these things, and that's okay because, you know, we all do at some point or the other. Anybody tell you they don't do that, they a liar. I'm here to let you know, right? And so this is about really staying optimistic. We get to these points because we don't see it right away. We think it's not going to happen, but you're really being encouraged that you got to focus on those things. I'm hearing that church song, build your hopes on things eternal. You want to stay optimistic about your love life so that you can really begin commanding those things, drawing in the energy that you wish to bring, so that way when you do make a connection, it's a compatible connection, right? And not a whole nother karmic that's going to bring you another lesson of how you wasn't healed in certain places. We want to, we don't need that aggravation in our life, right? We want to move forward in victory. We ain't got time for that. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, the life purpose. Let's talk about it. Yeah, because you a healer and you got to heal so that you can get to work. This is what this is about, right? So you got the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. Once you do this, Pisces, man, I'm telling you, all bets is off. All bets is off, right? Because this is the work you came here to do. So make sure that you're taking inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal any of those imbalances that's out here so that you can get this, so that you can get that love situation straightened out, so that you can get busy on your work. And don't forget, that cow came through, reminding you that the miracles are endless. It is a possibility for you, no doubt about it. All right, let's move forward to the Aries. What's going on, Aries? Peace and light, peace and love. All right, outdoors is the message from the Archangel Jophiel, who's coming through. Powerful energy right about now, telling you that you got to get out that house. Go outside, get you some fresh air, connect with nature to relieve stress and gain some new and creative ideas. And we know Aries, they come through powerful energy and everything. That walking in nature is going to help you to be grounded. It's going to help you to get a little bit more clarity and everything. Definitely make your move outdoors. Let's see what spirit animals coming through. Yeah. That brown bear is telling you, you got to take you some time out, fam. And this is a wise thing to do. See, rest is always a slept on ritual. It is imperative. It is an important thing that you do. This is how you power up. So, you know what I'm saying? Recharging that battery and everything, right? And this bear is coming through letting you know it is a wise thing to do. To do this on a routine basis, right? That brown bear spirit coming through, reminding you, go ahead, take some time out, get yourself grounded and everything. It's a power move, I assure you. Yeah. Let's talk about that love life. Past life relationship is coming through. It's letting you know, yeah, you known each other before, and this is where that connection is. However that goes down and everything, this is some past life stuff. So see, divine order, it takes place. Sometimes we make agreements before we even show up in this realm, right? And so when we meet up with folks, we got this familiar connection with them, either way or the other, right? But it's something familiar about that particular energy. And so spirit's coming through, confirming that is truly past life relationship. And then in that purpose, you need to be integrating some type of stretching exercises. The yoga card comes through, right? It says your life will be enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. See, these are some things that you need to do. Hey, mess around, get outdoors and do all of these activities, right? Right now, you really, do you know what I'm saying? That's a double up on that energy, right? Getting that grounded outdoor energy, right? The upliftment from the trees and all of that healing, you know what I'm saying? Enhancement and everything from that yoga, that stretching and exercising. See, the chakras is all balanced, crown chakra all lit up and everything. That could be you, Aries. That could be you. Definitely consider that. All right, I'm going to move forward to Taurus. Let's see what we got, Taurus. All right, the Taurus is coming through with the chakra healing message from the Archangel Metatron, who's coming through in a big way. Woo, Metatron coming through. Call upon him to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometry and shapes. The Archangel Metatron coming through, telling you, work with his cube, right? This is the Metatron cube. Get you one of them shits, right? This is definitely going to help in clearing out some energies and all of that. Take that, meditate on that and everything. And, you know what I'm saying? Call upon the Archangel Michael, the Archangel Metatron, my bad. And it's really going to assist you in being able to clear that energy, helping you to get grounded and helping you to get in alignment for that assignment without a doubt. Let's talk about, the Scarab Beetle, Taurus, the Scarab Beetle, gangsta. This is true energy. Magic works through you, baby. So you go have to shift how you been going about moving out here in these streets. Get your mind right. Get your head together. All of that stuff they be talking about. See, because that magic, it works through you, right? So this is all about making sure you're getting into that discipline, right? Of finding that balance so that you can really command those things that you wish to bring into your life. You got to get into the head space of making that happen and everything, right? You got to know it, though. And the Scarab Beetle is coming through to confirm it. Oh, yeah, that's you, and it's possible, no doubt. All right, let's talk about this. What we got here? Love yourself first. Okay. Now, I like this a whole lot. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. See, when you start showing up for yourself, you start drawing the line in the sand on where you at. I promise you, you will be far more respected on so many levels. Showing up for yourself is some gangsta self-love work. Trust me when I tell you that. But you got to make sure that you diving deep, knowing who you are, so that you ain't just following along with whatever in the hell somebody else's agenda is because they sure about their direction. When you sure in your direction, all the game changes. The quality of your experience changes. So definitely make sure that you loving yourself first. And then the trust card comes through for your purpose. This is really about you trusting your feelings, your dreams, to guide your career path. For any of this work that you're trying to do out here, Spirit is really encouraging that you begin trusting what you're getting, trusting your intuition, right? What a powerful time to be a spiritual gangster out here in these streets. Let's move forward to the Gemini. Let's get it. Gemini. Boom. Who's coming through? The Archangel Ariel coming through with prosperity. You know what? Stop it. Quit it. All right. Now, the Archangel Ariel coming through, your material needs are provided as long as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Did you know that? Like, you can definitely make it happen. Oh, yeah, you the genius of the zodiac, Gemini. Let's get this work. The prosperity coming through for you, and all you got to do is show up and do you. You know what I'm saying? So the prosperity card, the Archangel Ariel come through, confirming, letting you know that prosperity, your material needs is going to be provided. Follow your intuition and manifest them dreams into reality. Please do this. Please do that. Who's coming through? What spirit animal? The chameleon's coming through, right? See, Gemini, you clever. You know, you need to know that and keep it so, right? But the chameleon came through on the upside down tip, right? See, and this is about you not making the process of stepping into your power. You know what I'm saying? This is about you not really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because when it come in upside down, this is where the struggle is at. And you absolutely got it to do it. So you definitely need to shift all of that energy, right? And make sure that you stepping into your power, acting as if that's what that chameleon came through to remind you that you got this. You can do this. No doubt about this. All right, let's kick it. Where's the flirt? Well, that ain't gonna be hard for you to do, right, Gemini? The flirt card came through and it said extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah. Gemini energy, definitely lighthearted, can make a conversation, can dive deep on just about any friggin' thing, right? But this was a little upside down. What's going on, man? What's going on with the Gemini energy? Stop that. Stop that. Gemini ain't out here trying to flirt. Stop it. Stop it. Well, you go ahead. You come on back in here. See, the sun is at home right now. You need to go on and step into your power. This is what you came to do. It's easy for you. You just navigate that easily. No problem for you. Now you know what needs to do. You got your confirmation. Go ahead and be about the business of that. Now, talk to your angels. This is what they want you to do. Come on and talk to them and say, instead of worrying, ask for this divine guidance. You spending all of your time. You can't flirt. You can't have no fun. You know what I'm saying? You stuck in this mental spin. And these angels is coming through letting you know this is what you go do for your life purpose, right? This is what you do so that you can shift the energy and be about the business of what it is you came here to do, Gemini. You got to talk to these angels. And instead of worrying, instead of spinning on all of these thoughts, thinking about all of the worst case scenarios and all of that, ask for divine guidance. They cannot help you unless you request their help. So remember that. All right, let's move on to the Cancer. Let's get it, Cancer. Boom. The Archangel Sandalphon came through with the victory card. Let's get it, Cancer. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Come on now, Cancer. You out here showing up. Big energy, real strong. Sandalphon is coming through. Shoot, that's that party, hearty type of vibration energy is what it's feeling like right about now. This is celebration energy, right? All of the stuff that you've been praying for has been answered. You don't see it now? Well, you got to go ahead and praise your way on through, like them Christians be saying, right? You got to really step into that energy of expectation and start and celebration and start making sure you planning for your success. Let's see who's coming through. The mouse is coming through. Tend to the small things. You got to make sure that the devil be in the details, you know. The devil be in the details. And when you start tending to the small things, this needs to be the way you go about doing business, right? This needs to be your process. It needs to be how you operate, right? Set a firm foundation on tending to the small things and watch how things start falling into place. Because your prayer's been answered. You got this, right? Let's talk about these relationships. All right, let's get it. All right, getting to know each other. But that was upside down. Let's talk about that. Now, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And perhaps, possibility that perhaps, maybe you might be moving a little quickly with that particular energy. You know, sometimes, now I'm not saying it's you, but I'm just saying this is what's coming to me. This is what I got. Now, you take it or leave it alone. But sometimes that Cancerian energy can get into this space where they kind of jump the gun and just, you know what I'm saying, we want to make it happen, especially when it's on that emotional thing. But I'm here to tell you, if you give it, you know, give it some time, slowly but surely. But that does not mean, because see, this card is still came up. Take that time, get to know each other, right? Take your time and do it right, and watch how much more impactful and powerful it'll be. It's going to save you a lot of aggravation down the line, because then you'll get an opportunity to meet the real person and not their damn representative. You understand? Taking that time will allow the folks to take their mask off. Once you get comfortable enough, when you take the mask off, because that's who you really are at the end of the day, right? So then you take these masks off and everything, shoot, and then you'll start really getting to know who that person is. And now you know what you got to work with for real, and not the person that they pretend to be, or they want to, you know, because people put on their best face. You know what I'm saying? That's interview energy, right? Whatever. All right. And you are on the right path. See, so on your purpose, you definitely doing it right. The message here is keep doing what you're doing, because it is working. So Cancer, hey, you about that business, you about that life. You just got to make sure that you slowing down and doing that whole thing right. But you doing it, and doing it in a big and powerful way. So I hope that helped you all out. Cancer, salute to you. Leo, sending you out a lot of love and light. Man, I hope that you guys have a most impactful, a most gangster, a most auspicious Leo season. Yeah. Peace and light. Peace and love.